Hello everybody, Arie here, and in this video we're going to be discussing how there's really no rules to building an e-commerce business, and I'm going to explain this by sharing an example of one of my favorite e-commerce stores of all time that's valued at over $4 billion with a B. That's a lot of money. So we're going to get right into it without wasting any time, but of course if you do like this content, then make sure you like this video and subscribe for more. So the brand at hand is called Sense, and I'm pretty sure I've never made a video about this brand before, and probably because this isn't a small brand by any means. I mean, I just mentioned it. They're valued at $4 billion. And what's crazy is if we look at their traffic distribution, we can see that this brand is getting over 12 million monthly visitors. That's 12 million people browsing this website every single month. And I gotta say, they got traffic from all over the world, but especially the United States, Canada, Korea, United Kingdom, and Japan. Now, the reason why this brand is so interesting, it's because this is actually sort of a general niche store. And what I mean by that is that this brand literally sells basically everything you can imagine, but within a specific niche. So that's what separates it from, say, Amazon, right? Where they literally sell everything. This brand sells a wide variety of products within the luxury fashion niche. Funny enough, I actually got this shirt from this website. This is one of my favorite shirts of all time. It's an Arie shirt, which is a designer brand that I love. Their quality is impeccable. Their whole production system is really sustainable, and their clothes and overall design is just dope. And I'm a sucker for good design. So let's browse around here and let's get into their whole website and brand identity, I guess you could say. So what's super interesting is obviously, like I mentioned, since this is a general niche store, they're sort of a community, right? So this is a community of people that value luxury, fashion, and quality. And when we say fashion, I don't literally just mean like clothing. I also mean furniture, interior design, decorations, and stuff like that, because believe it or not, those are things that a lot of people value a lot. Aesthetics span in a wide range of industries. So they're posting a ton of blogs, a ton of content on the internet. You could even say that this is like a media brand and marketplace at the same time. So a super original store. And if we take a look at their catalog, we can see one of the secret sauces of this brand, and it's that they sell products from a ton of different brands. So they're more so a marketplace for designer brands. But what's cool is that they also feature designer brands that are smaller, so not just your traditional big designer brands like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, etc. So up and coming designers can put their clothes up on Sense and they can get featured on here. So free marketing for the designers and also free traffic for Sense. It's a mutually beneficial relationship, which is always great. And as you see, they literally carry like every single brand that you can imagine, not just designer brands. They also carry Nike stuff. I mean, they got Levi's. So not necessarily brands that are super expensive, but just brands that are known for their quality. So they have a quality standard that is different from the majority of fashion brands out there, especially nowadays with the world of fast fashion. It's become pretty commonplace to not really focus too much on quality, but instead focus on expanding your catalog and keeping up with the trends. But that's why I think this brand is so cool, because instead of them creating all these products and trying to stay with the trends, they created a marketplace where good quality suppliers and manufacturers can feature their products and they can continuously expand their catalog in that way. So I found that really genius and inspiring. Now, I'm always fascinated by the website design of this brand. So as you can see, they put the main images centerfold, so you can see the model right in the middle, which just looks so cool. They got their description on the left and then the add to cart button on the right. They never feature any reviews, which I think is pretty interesting. And on mobile, it's basically the same thing, except it's just a scroll bar, which looks really cool. And the images are a little bit taller than usual, so they're not square format, they're 4:5 format, which you could call portrait mode. I think a lot of people call it portrait mode. And yeah, that's about it for the website design. It's actually extremely simple, but there's beauty in this level of simplicity. I mean, they got everything you need and nothing that you don't. And instead of focusing on making the website super conversion optimized, they focus on expanding their catalog with high quality products, which is awesome. Now, their marketing strategy is pretty simple again. So they're probably contacting a wide variety of designers constantly to include their products on their store. But then, as you can imagine, on Instagram, they're posting literally every day, like multiple times a day. And they figured out a really solid content strategy that allows them to stay super consistent, post very frequently while still maintaining the image of the brand. And as you can see, interestingly enough, they haven't been capitalizing too much on Reels. And I think that's definitely an area of improvement that they're probably going to tackle more this year. Because what's cool is that with Instagram Reels, you don't have to jeopardize the aesthetic of your feed. You can actually post them separate from your actual feed. So for a fashion brand or a brand that really worries a lot about their aesthetic, that's super important. Now they do post a bit on YouTube as well, and I believe they are running YouTube ads also to the traffic that they're getting, so retargeting ads on YouTube. And then obviously, as you can imagine, they're running a lot of Facebook ads. I mean, they got over 50 ad results here, but interestingly enough, it's basically the same stuff that they're posting on Instagram. So not really anything is changing here, and they're sticking with the most simple approach possible. I'm guessing most of these ads are actually retargeting ads. Since this brand has such a wide catalog and such a pronounced reputation, they get a lot of search traffic, so they can really capitalize on showing ads to warm audiences and getting the highest return on ad spend possible by just running retargeting ads, which is really smart. And that's basically all I got today. I've been wanting to share this with you for a long time, so I'm glad that I finally made the time to do it. I love finding new original businesses in the e-commerce space, and I always think to share them with you guys so that you can also learn from them. But with that said, if you enjoyed this video, I want you to give it a like and subscribe for more. Also, make sure you check out some of the resources in the description of this video. Some of those things may interest you, but otherwise, that's about it. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.